Alright, what is going on, guys? SpitefulHopes back again, coming at you with the should you summon video on this 4th anniversary 1000-year Blood War banner. Now, we knew that 1000-year Blood War was coming just because of the leak, pretty much. K-Lab did hit top grossing for the first time ever, I think, which is actually kind of insane to think about. Like, I'm really hoping that they do something with Bleach. That'd be really, really cool. Now, going into it, I do want to go over this these banners and whether or not you should summon on them or be looking out for them, etc, etc. As of right now, in my opinion, guys, this double chance banner is actually really, really good. The only problem with it is if you're a veteran, you probably already have 1000-year Blood War round 1. So I'm going to scroll all the way down and show this off. Okay, so going into it, Toshiro is still one of the best, if not the best, red character in the game. Still strong attack, recharge, hollow killer, stupid high spiritual pressure, one of literally the best kit in the game in my opinion. Sajin, flurry mind unit with Espada killer, kind of a useless killer at this point. Like, Espadas are finally starting to make a wave in PvP, etc, etc, but as of right now, the wave is actually going more towards these flurry or bruiser plus 100% characters with PvE killers. And Byakuya is just a standard good green character. I don't think there's anything really standoutish on him. Besides his weakened defense and bombardment on his special, which makes him one of the best nukes in the game. Shunsui, his second strong attack actually nukes bosses in co-op very, very easily, just because of how that second strong attack works. He is one of the highest mags and hits several times. I think it's like 36 hits, something crazy like that. Jushiro, however, I'm gonna just skip straight to Jushiro. Jushiro has the same second strong attack. However, he actually has status ailments of paralysis slash freeze with debilitator on his attacks, which is honestly really, really good because whereas Shunsui is mainly mainly using his second strong attack to nuke bosses, Jushiro actually, with his freeze and paralysis with debilitator on even on his special, he can actually nuke the people in co-op or regular standard PvE if you actually get a status ailment off, because they are frozen or paralyzed in place and they can't be pushed back. So this Jushiro, even though he doesn't have a full screen third strong attack, is incredibly fun to play and stupid fun to use in my opinion. So, like, yeah, there's that. Kensei and Ginjo, nothing really too standoutish on these characters, just standard quote-unquote good green characters, I guess you could say. Like, I would put them a little lower than good. Actually, I would put Kensei as average compared to like what we are getting nowadays, and Ginjo, I'd say he's a little above average just because he has a PvE killer, frenzy, and some relatively good range on him, I guess. Tag Team Ichigo, one of the best characters in the entire game in my opinion. Literally one of the best characters, if not the best character for Guild Quest. He builds combo like a god. To be honest, you can build him in two different ways. You can build him with like strong attack, recharge, hybris, and Kaizen, or you can keep him at level 1, unlock sprinter and frenzy, and he'll literally build combo for you with his 50 hit vortex with havoc, I should say, if you want to unlock that as well, which I actually would recommend. Tag Team Ichigo can auto inheritance zone, Droplet zone with the right gear. I think like Yuki Pupples and Captain's Robe, and he's pretty much good to go. As long as you like start link slotting the character quite a bit. Soul Reaper and a Rancor Killer is nothing to scoff at. Like, the character with strong attack damage link still, in my opinion, is one of the characters that's very standoutish, considering he was released in 2017 and still holds up to this day. I remember actually pulling this character because I was at I think I was at my sister's wedding, which is crazy. Damn, dude, it's been that long already. And Tag Team Renji, still one of the best characters in the game. If I remember correctly, he's a hollow and a Rancor killer with strong attack recharge. One of the best charged attacks in the game because it is beyond a full screen. If you charge it, he has a 900 radius before his 6-star upgrades. That being said, he does get a havoc of 20%, making his third strong attack a 1080 radius when it's fully charged, which is 80 more than the standard 1k full screen radius third strong attacks. Okay, all right. Let's go into these individuals and see exactly what they've got going for them, and we'll go over the actual banner characters at the same time. So going into Genryusai, his banner is kind of disappointing, honestly. His His fillers are Ishin. He's okay at autoing easy content. I wouldn't really make him auto Inheritance Zone. I don't think he's really fit for that unless you have like a gold accessory or something like that to like help support him. Tesla, on the other hand, he's actually pretty good. He has a killer of Soul Reaper, and then on top of that, he is 769 spiritual pressure, really high, and he does have Frenzy. He has weaken attack on his special, which is kind of throwaway in my opinion. Poison duration minus 100%, so immune to poison. Sprinter +1, Frenzy, Devastation 40%. Just a standard character, honestly. His second strong attack is a barrier, which in my opinion actually hurts him because it's just less DPS considering he's a spiritual pressure based character. I prefer barriers on nav based characters. So going into Yamamoto, in my opinion, is probably one of the best units in the banner just because of how he was made. His kit's actually very good. He has a very good projectile with melee collision on his first, second, and third strong attack. Full screen third strong attack, second strong attack is a very wide range and widespread projectile, and his first strong attack is a very good beam with some pretty good spread on it, honestly. So him being a Soul Reaper captain with Hollow Killer is pretty good. Burn on everything, strong attack recharge, debilitator +2 seconds, immune to fire and freeze, sprinter +1, and bruiser +20%, and devastation 40%. This character is just really fucking good. I don't know what else to say besides he's really good. I wouldn't be surprised if we get a Northwest version sometime in the future, but keep your eyes open for that. So my recommendation, guys, is if you're missing, let me quickly go back into step ups. If you're missing like at least like half these units, my recommendation is just go balls deep into step ups. Like just go deep, bro, because this is going to be your best chance of getting a 1000-year Blood War character. Literally 7 out of 12 are 1000-year Blood War characters, and then you also have Tag Team Ichigo and Renji in the pool. So if you don't have any of these characters, especially if you're re-rolling, this is a very good banner to re-roll on. Soifon, Toshiro, Yamamoto, Shunsui, and Tag Team Ichigo, in my opinion, are actually game-changing units. Jushiro, like I said, this banner also has a lot of fun units like Jushiro, Sajin, and Renji. So yeah, okay. Moving on. Besides that, my recommendation is if you have like, if you're only missing the banner like I am, for example, or if you're missing like Ginjo, Kensei, and Jushiro or something like that, people that aren't really like game changing, or Byakuya, like my recommendation is if you're missing like 5 including these 3 banner characters, is summon until you get one of these banners and then dip. If you're missing Toshiro like and the banner, then I'd probably just stay in step ups, to be honest. Toshiro is game changing. But if you're missing one of the characters that doesn't really make a crazy impact on the game, then I would say go for a banner, dip, go to the individuals, and then move on. Like, that's pretty much what I'm going to be doing. Hopefully I can get one of these banner characters early, and then I can move on to their individuals, drop like 250 to 500, maybe 750 orbs on individuals if I need to. Alright, so going into Soifon, her banner, in my opinion, is actually probably one of the best value banners in the in this entire individual pool. Going into it, she has 767 attack, 374 focus, 374 defense, and 367 focus. With her boost, that's gonna skyrocket by 33%. On top of that, she does have enhancer, and she has a very good range on her NAD. She also quote unquote transforms when she uses her second strong attack, so she also gets a vortex for a little bit and increased mags, which is actually quite insane. Because so not only is she getting a 33% attack boost, but she's also getting, I think, a 10% increase on her NAD string and a 20% increase on the final hit of her NAD string. She's insane. Like, she's absolutely insane. On top of that, they gave her a PvE killer, which honestly, guys, like, even without a PvE killer, she's going to be able to auto most of the content in the game, including Inheritance Zone and Droplet Zone. So her having killer is just going to make her, in my opinion, pretty busted. Normal attack damage link, not DR like I would have liked personally, but I mean, Yami does just fine. She's going to be just fine. Flurry, Poise, Enhancer, she's nasty. And then the long reach plus 20% with Sprinter plus 1. Keep in mind that she's a Soifon, so she already has 3 flash steps before the 6-star upgrade. So the Sprinter +1 is 4 flash steps with the Vortex on her second strong attack, with the boost and transformation mechanic. She's gonna be disgusting. She's gonna be great. Okay. Sajin, just a standard range character. He's pretty good. I like him. He doesn't have a full screen 3rd strong attack, but he's pretty good. He does have Frenzy, Debilitator +5 seconds if I remember correctly. He has Paralyze on his strong attacks and his special, yeah, paralysis. And then he also has Poise, so he's pretty good. I like him. I personally like him. Shinji, still one of the best mind units in the game. Sorry, I'm losing my voice. I've been recording quite a lot lately. So Captain Hollow with a Hollow Killer. He is one of those units with like literally one of the perfect kits, along with Toshiro. Don't let his spiritual pressure fool you. He also has strong attack damage plus 25%. On top of that, he does have a Havoc of 20% with a full screen 3rd strong attack, a very good lunge, and a 2nd strong attack with enough range that'll make Tyrone wonder if he's really like stroking long dick style, you know what I'm saying? So 1200 radius on his 3rd strong attack makes him pretty nasty, honestly. For like guild quests, he's one of the ideal units in my opinion for clearing quickly if you can't run Soifun. But yeah, no, this Shinji, in my opinion, if you like summon on this banner and he's new for you, that, in my opinion, that's a W unless you went 5k orbs deep and didn't get anything. You know what I'm saying? So let's go on to the final banner, and we can talk about my Muken disappointment version Aizen, which is honestly kind of sad because I was expecting so much better from him. Now, don't get me wrong, his 3rd strong attack is pretty cool and unnecessary. Like, I get that you have a 900 radius when you charge the 3rd strong attack like for 3 seconds, which in my opinion is actually really like pretty good considering that it's completely in front of him. So it's not like he has to run in and put himself into danger. But my issue with him honestly lies in the fact that his 1st strong attack is pretty good. It does a pushback mechanic and stuff like that, but it has range collision along with his 2nd strong attack that is a crawling vortex that, oh man, my only issue is that he doesn't kill fast. Like, he's literally like he's just cute. Like he's just a cute ass little boy. Like, bro, the 802 spiritual pressure, 638 attack. Like, he looks really cool. His special is cool. His 1st strong attack looks cool. Second, everything looks cool on him. But the problem, honestly, is just he kills way too slowly, bro. Like, in this meta that you want everything to die like very, very quickly, considering like the stage we're at with not really too much hard content coming out besides like epic raids, this character is probably just going to be relegated to epic raids and then played for a month or 2, and then he's going to be just off the radar. Honestly, like, the only way that I can picture seeing him is honestly only because he's Aizen, and that in my opinion is actually really sad. He does have weakening on everything along with the debilitator of 5 seconds, last ditch survival, and star barrier plus 10. The last ditch is kind of cute, but the star barrier in my opinion is completely useless. He's not going to be making waves in PvP. Like, the star barrier only lasts 20 seconds anyways, so unless you're like trying to speed run, which he can't because his 3rd strong attack is, you gotta charge it for it to actually have some range. Damn it, man. Yo, I don't know, man. I really want this Aizen. Like, I still want him really bad, but I just wish that I hate that they did that to his charge. Like, if his charge was like 10 seconds or 6 seconds, I could probably make a case for him. But having to wait 23 seconds to charge his 3rd strong attack fully is kind of stupid. And charging it for 3 seconds, just like that 900 radius, in my opinion, it's okay. It's pretty good. But like, just overall, his kit with a crawling vortex 2nd strong attack, a pushback on his 1st strong attack, you can't really combo your strong attacks well. And honestly, I don't really see him one-shotting too many the big enemies, unless you link slot him completely, give him literally the best gear in the entire game just so that he can kill some hollows that like Jushiro will probably kill faster than him, and that kind of sucks. Alright, so going into it, Loopy, just an overall fun to play melee strong attack recharge character. Not really anything too crazy about him. He does have paralysis, if I remember correctly, on everything. I might be wrong. and he does have a debilitator of plus 5 seconds in frenzy. He's pretty fun to play with. I really wish I had him, to be honest. Mayuri, he's actually pretty fun to play with as well. He's nothing really too crazy, despite having a Soul Reaper killer along with frenzy, and he does have poison on everything with debilitator 2 seconds. He has one of the special third strong attacks that I personally love to use, where Asi Choki Sucky just like comes down and breathes his poison, his noxious gas on everything. Another thing to note is he is a DR 20% link, so that might be ideal to actually like try to pull for if you don't already have it. But honestly, that's pretty much all the real good value. This Droplet banner is pretty mediocre in my opinion. Lisa's kind of outdated at this point. Hiyori doesn't have the range to keep up, sorry Loliot. And Tag Team Izuru, honestly Tag Team Izuru is probably one of the better units in this game as well. Like, he's really good. 737 spiritual pressure, some pretty good range on his third strong attack. It's not full screen, sadly, but it is what it is. Second strong attack, some pretty good range on that, along with melee lunge. Like, he has a beam for his second strong attack, if I remember correctly. I'm glad that Recon put me on him, because like I honestly wrote him off as trash for some reason. Like, for some stupid reason, I think I was like mixing his kit with his tech version, which his tech version is absolute trash. But him having a Soul Reaper Ronker killer with a very good kit, and damage reduction 16% with frenzy and debilitator plus 5 seconds and weakening on everything. I might be wrong if he is weakening on everything, but yeah, no, I remember liking this guy quite a lot actually. Where are you? There we go. Yeah, with weakening on everything and debilitator and frenzy. Also has long reach, even has it on his nav. That's really good in my opinion. Like I said, he's not broken, he's just a very good unit. But I'm gonna leave it at that. You'll know this guy's grind on catch up. Maybe stay blessed. Like, comment, subscribe if you know. I hope this video was able to break it down for you. I know this kind of went on longer than I wanted it to. It's just a really it's just a lot of banners. Like I don't know what else to say. It's just like, what, 1 2 3 4 5 banners, and then on top of that you have like a bunch of fillers and stuff. So take it as you will. I hope y'all are able to actually pull these characters. I really don't want anybody getting cucked on this. Like, it kind of sucks. We have 14 hours left on this banner. That's crazy. But I'm gonna leave it at that. You'll know this guy's grind on catch whip. Maybe stay blessed. Y'all, wish y'all the best of luck in your summons, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.